friends, Jeff here and welcome to my corner and welcome to the first Jeff V's Open Box. Now in this new line of videos we're gonna do inbox reviews of new kits or newer kits that are on the market and also accessories. So hopefully this will be the first of a long line of videos where we can have a first glance at a kit or an accessory before it's on the market or before at least we spend our hard-earned dollars. What better to kick this off than with the new Meng release, the M4A3E2 Jumbo, graciously donated by Sprue Brothers. So these are already on the market, so if you're interested, please go to their website at spruebrothers.com. And but for now, let's see what's inside the box and then we'll come back for some final thoughts. So before we open the box, I would like to give a little bit of history on the Jumbo, how this design came about. I'm not going to make it long because there is enough information out there that you can look up. But just briefly outlined, I think in February 1944, the US Army realized that they needed some up-armored kind of a medium tank to combat the German armor that was available, because the Germans were really advanced in their technology. So meanwhile, they placed an order for the M26 Pershing, but they realized that the design would not be ready in time to be shipped to the ETO. So therefore, they looked at just the regular M4A3 platform. And what they did was actually added some extra armor plating on the side and on the front. So I think they added like 1.5 inches on the front and 1.5 inches on the side, which made it 4 inches thick on the front and 3 inches thick on the side. And that by itself, when they tested it, the extra weight really didn't give any problem. So they decided to place an order for about 250, if I'm not mistaken, of these tanks to be shipped to Europe. Now before, of course, I'm taking the lid off, I just want to have a close look at the drawing, at the box art, and it's absolutely stunning. The box art is absolutely beautifully done. There's a lot of detail, very sharp outlines, and I think it's safe to say that you hardly need any reference to paint this thing because it's all there. You can easily take a lot of points from this to weather your tank. So anyway, again, that's already a plus for Meng, that they have a very beautiful box art. So let's open this. Now I already took the liberty to take the plastic off, the plastic bags off. So the first thing that you will notice in the parts is the extra plating. You get the two sides, and then of course the front plate. And when you look at it, it comes with nicely welding seams, so everything is depicted like it should. Let's look at the upper hill. You can see that there's like 2 slots in here, and that will perfectly match those sides, so easily to apply on there. And that will actually that's a very small thing to do. Then if you're familiar with the original M4A3 Sherman from Meng, you will recognize a lot of the parts that they included, of course, because it's the same design. But they do give you different sprue here with the underside of the hull. of the turret, and with the different mantlets. And they also include, of course, the original sprue that is in the M4A3. So you have all the other pieces that you can use. Then of course the hull here, and then we have the bottom hull, very nicely done. And I must say, building the regular M4A3, this is a very, very good build. There's hardly any putty needed. It's basically a straight fit, so I don't foresee any problems. A lot of parts, but it's a beautiful kit, and the fit is absolutely phenomenal. So this is also part of the hull. Back here, these are the engine covers. So that's also the same parts as on the M4A3. Same thing with this. This is also the same. And then we have the bogies here with the wheels, and I must say these are really beautifully done. I think I mentioned it in a previous post. Putting them together is a little bit of a pain. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. And they're functional. They have like springs here. Let me get those out. It comes with a little box of metal springs. like here. And once installed, they really look the part. And again, very, very beautifully done. It takes a little time to do this, but it's, like I said, it's worth it. And the detail is absolutely just phenomenal. Then, of course, last but not least, the tracks. Now, the first thing when I opened the box, I was pleasantly surprised that they included the rubber tracks. And you know, when you look at it, first you might think, you know, rubber tracks, not for me. I mean, those days are gone. But once you start looking at these, and you have to put all these things together, and you have to do like both sides, and also there's like 3 sprue of these. I don't think I'm going to live that long before I'm finished these. So then there is also the little pins that they include. Now, compared to the original kit, the M4A3, those things, those tracks came with a wire. Now here, at least they give you pins that is already cut to form it. But still, I don't see myself doing this. I'm gonna try because I still have to finish my other Sherman, and honestly, I'm having nightmares of putting these tracks together, because I don't know. It's got to be a labor of love, but it is scary because you have to clean all these things up. You have to put the pins in, and I don't know if I'm going to have the patience to do that. Like I said, they included the rubber tracks, and when you take a close look to the rubber tracks, you will be amazed how really detailed they are. So I think for me, this is a done deal. Then, of course, we have the turret. There's a lot of nice structure on the sides, really well done. It's beautifully rendered. Don't know if you can see this, but the relief on the side is just phenomenal. So very happy with that. And then we have some clear parts for the headlights and also for the periscopes. They're coming clear, so that's really nice. Another thing is, and I noticed that on the regular M4A3, is the caliber 50 guns and actually the machine guns, the caliber 30 and the caliber 50 machine guns. They are really outstanding, very crisp, very beautifully done. So that's another plus for Meng, and very neatly injection molded. Also, it comes with a metal barrel, which is a plus because the previous M4A3 didn't have that. I had to order one online, but this jumbo comes already with a metal barrel, so that's absolutely a plus. And then we have the decal sheet where you can choose your versions from, and a small thread of photo etch with some numbers. And then we have some protection. We have some brackets for the taillights, and of course some protection brackets for the periscope. So another plus. And we have the instruction sheet done in typical Meng fashion, very straightforward, very easy to read. And then at the back we have like several color profiles that you can pick to paint your tank. Very beautifully done. Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is another winner for Meng. I know that there are a couple jumbos out there. I think Tamiya has one, which is still pretty good. But to today's technology and detail, Meng hit the nail right on its head. So I'm really excited for building this kit, especially after the M4A3 I just did. Pretty familiar with the kit, so I don't foresee any issues. I'm just not looking forward to do another track set. I'm probably gonna go for the rubber ones this time. But other than that, absolutely phenomenal kit, beautiful. You won't be disappointed. So if you're interested, you should pick one up, because it will be a nice asset to your Sherman collection. So, but for now I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and like and share us on Facebook. And hopefully we'll do this again sometime this week with a couple other kits. But for now, I bid you all adieu, and stay safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see you guys next time. Jeff V here, signing off.